Iranian state television has broadcast a new threat from the regime. It warns of new attacks on crucial oil and gas infrastructure in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. This comes as there are new reports of attacks on Iran's own oil facilities, plus a claim from the Israeli military that it has killed another top Iranian official. That is a pro-regime crowd at a funeral procession earlier today in Tehran. They are paying tribute to the national security chief killed by an Israeli airstrike on Monday night. He was considered the most influential figure in the regime. While that event was taking place, Iran's defense minister confirmed Israeli claims that they had killed Iran's intelligence minister. Israel is also taking aim at a key pillar propping up the regime, Iran's energy industry. Now, Iranian media are also reporting airstrikes on an oil and gas facility in the Persian Gulf. Reports say the South Pars gas field, as well as an oil and petrochemical site, have been hit. An Iranian news agency reports what it calls powerful explosions from a number of refineries. The U.S. news outlet Axios says Israel carried out the strikes in coordination with the U.S. The gas and oil facility is considered vital to Iran's energy sector. Now, one of the places we mentioned where Iran is threatening fresh attacks is Qatar. And the CBC's Katie Simpson leads off our coverage from Doha with more on Israel's claim it has killed another top Iranian official.
This is coming from the Israeli defense minister that Ismail Hartib, who served as Iran's intelligence minister, has been killed in another attack, another assassination by the Israeli government, by Israeli forces. We are still waiting to get confirmation from Tehran at this point. But if this is confirmed, this would be the third high-profile assassination of senior Iranian officials within a 24 to 36-hour period. The killing of Ali Larijani and another senior security official in another attack that took place overnight the previous day. These are significant blows to what is left of the Iranian regime. One thing we should point out, though, is Iran's foreign minister gave an interview to Al Jazeera trying to downplay the significance of this, saying no matter who is assassinated, the regime will continue. There's always someone there to replace a person who is killed. That is the message that he is trying to push in this moment. According to Israel, the killing of the intelligence minister, he was heavily involved in a very powerful and influential figure within the regime. He was heavily involved in the crackdown on protesters after the 2022 uprising, the Women Life Freedom protests that again saw thousands of people killed in the streets, those protests that spread across different parts of Iran. In this moment, Iran is vowing to retaliate. We saw some retaliatory strikes overnight as a result of those initial assassinations, the killing of the two security leaders within Iran. We've seen sort of retaliatory strikes all over and interceptions all across the Gulf region. In Baghdad, there were explosions reported in the heavily fortified Green Zone, with explosions reported near the U.S. Embassy there. And defense forces and defense systems all across sort of the Gulf region have been intercepting either drones or missiles coming from Iran. It's been happening in Saudi Arabia. It's been happening in UAE, happening in Kuwait, and here in Doha. Just before around 6 o'clock this morning, we all got alerts on our phones warning of an imminent threat. When those messages are sent out, it tells people to stay inside, take shelter, stay away from glass, and wait until the threat is eliminated. Shortly after those messages arrived on our phones, we heard a loud explosion, several sort of successive loud explosions. This one this morning was strong enough again to sort of shake our hotel. You could sort of feel it as it was happening. And then shortly after, you get another text message alert saying the threat has been eliminated and that people are to follow the instructions from local authorities and continue going on with their daily life. One other thing I should mention is that in Riyadh, there's going to be a meeting of foreign ministers, an emergency meeting where there'll be an ongoing conversation about how to deal with the instability in the region in this moment.
The CBC's Katie Simpson reporting from Doha.